What is going on, everyone? The Houston Texans are traveling to Cincinnati this Sunday to play the red-hot Bengals, who are on a 4-game winning streak, the hottest team in the NFL right now. This game has quickly become so important for the Houston Texans, because if you beat the Bengals, you are above 500. You haven't been there in a very long time. This win becomes the biggest win you've had in the past 3 years, and you can now look at yourself as a playoff team. We have the injury report for the Houston Texans. We have a good understanding of who will be playing and who won't be playing in the game. We also have some injury news from the Cincinnati Bengals. Wide receiver T. Higgins will not be out there. Also, one of their best pass rushers, Sam Hubbard, will not be out there as well. And in regards to Jamar Chase, their head coach, Zach Taylor, said, we'll see. So it doesn't even sound like Jamar Chase will be playing on Sunday against the Houston Texans. They might be saving all their players for their Thursday night matchup just a couple of days after our game against the Baltimore Ravens. That is going to be a huge game for them. But we will be looking at the Houston Texans injury report. Welcome, everyone, to the 713 Houston Sportcast. I am your host, Ruben Calvillo. I drop daily Houston Texans content, so make sure you guys are following me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok for the latest news, rumors, and updates. And if you guys are new here to the channel, welcome. Just hit 8,000 subscribers, trying to hit 9K by weeks 10 or 11. Please help me get there, and thank y'all so much for watching today's episode. Now let's go ahead and jump into the people who were practicing yesterday. Will Anderson Jr., the number 3 overall pick in this year's draft, who suffered a bruise on his knee during the Tampa Bay game. He was practicing yesterday. It looks like he will be playing. That is a great sign. Blake Cashman, linebacker, also dealing with the knee issue, was at practice, and he should be there for Sunday's game. Some notable players on the offense. Robert Woods, welcome back. We haven't seen you the past couple of weeks dealing with a foot injury. Now, Robert Woods and C.J. Stroud, they have a connection. At one point, Robert Woods was leading the NFL on 3rd and 4th down catches. And then Laramie Tunsil, back at practice. It's always a good sign when you see one of the best left tackles in the NFL at practice. He's been having himself a fantastic season. And I already shouted out the offensive lineman for all the injuries and all the movement that they have had. They have done a great job of keeping CJ Stroud upright. Now they do need to get better at run blocking, though. Now moving to the people who won't be playing on Sunday against the Cincinnati Bengals. This is an article from Aaron Wilson. Dameon Pierce, Nico Collins, Andrew Beck, Steven Nelson, Jimmy Ward, Henry To'oTo'o not playing against the Bengals. And then a little sentence under that. Derek Stingley's status is still being determined with some internal discussion of a pitch count and activating him for Sunday's game. That could be huge. I would love to see Derek Stingley back. But the article goes, Texans starting running back Dameon Pierce and wide receiver Nico Collins are among a large group of injured players who are not going to be in the lineup play Sunday against the Cincinnati Bengals. Collins injured his calf against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Then it became apparent during warm-ups on Wednesday that he couldn't go. So it wasn't a lot of activity at all, even though he was listed as limited. He hasn't practiced the past 2 days. Noah Brown, Tank Dell, and Robert Woods, who is expected to be back from a foot injury, will be counted on to shoulder the workload with John Mechie and Xavier Hutchinson providing depth. Pierce will be replaced by Devin Singletary for the 2nd straight week in a row due to a sprained ankle. Fullback Andrew Beck is set to miss the game with the ankle, elbow, and shoulder injury. The ankle issue is the most serious problem per a league source. The article continues. Also set to miss the game, starting safety Jimmy Ward, a team captain, due to a hamstring injury regarded as week to week. As far as when he can return, starting cornerback Steven Nelson, another team captain, out due to a neck and back injury and regarded as probable to return against the Arizona Cardinals next week. Kicker Kaimi Fairbairn, out 3 weeks with a strained quadriceps, with practice squad kicker Matt Amendola replacing him. Linebacker Jake Hansen out with a broken hand, surgery, and hamstring injury. Brevin Jordan out with the foot injury, and Henry TuiTua, rookie linebacker, out with a concussion. A lot of injuries for this Houston Texans team. It is going to be a tough matchup against the Cincinnati Bengals. Guys, let me know your confidence level going into this Sunday. Right now, I am at a 65%. If we find out Jamar Chase isn't out there, it jumps to 80%. But at the end of the day, I have the Offensive Rookie of the Year. I have Phenom quarterback C.J. Stroud. And goddamn it, I'm feeling dangerous. For more Houston Texans content, y'all feel free to follow me for more. Go Houston. You guys have a very blessed day.